Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel where I'm kind of doing a bit of a water fast chronicle. 30 days of water fasting, and today is day 24. How's it going? You know, my intentions this weekend were just to kind of relax, consume water, chill, and I honestly tell you that today is the first day I was ready to be like, you know what? Do I need to go to the end? I feel fine, nothing's wrong, what have you, but I think I'm just kind of tired of this particular routine. You know, weekends I like to do a lot of activity and be in the kitchen a lot. I like to kind of, you know, just whip things together, and I don't get to do that right now because I'm just supposed to be consuming water. I did go for a walk this morning, a 45-minute walk. Wasn't my intention, but I was just kind of like, I want to do something that's anti-relaxing. Just something that looks characteristically different from the water fast. So I went for a walk. I meant to just kind of go around the block, but I kind of did a partial of my, oh no, yeah, I did a partial of my walk routine. So it wasn't 45 minutes, sorry. I went out, got sidetracked, but it was probably about a good 30-minute walk, which was a lot longer. And it felt, I tell you, one of the things that totally really elevates the way I feel is getting fresh air. Just going out, it's kind of crispy here. I'm in Canada. The weather's kind of chill outside, so it was just nice to breathe in air. So maybe I'm doing a little too much of just lounging about. Had it been summertime, I would be out probably just hanging outside, getting the vitamin D. It's different, but being that it's cold now, I don't want to be outside. Sidebar for that, I would, in my earlier fasting days, I thought fasting caused me to be cold, but in actual fact, I read somewhere, if your body starts to regulate itself properly, it has its own thermostat and it sorts itself out. And I say that to say is that I'm not cold. Like, I'm typically, I don't like cold weather. I do not like cold weather, but I haven't been cold. You know, like I feel like I have to wrap up inside the house. I don't mind going outside. No such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing. Put on a thick sweater, my shoes, boots, and I'm good to go. So that was a good thing to do this morning. Yeah, but it's just, I'm just kind of tired of the monotony, I guess. And I think probably to overcome that, what I need to do is maybe have some other things that I want to do and make that the focus rather than just think, okay, I have to consume this amount of water today and rest. I think that's kind of what's triggering me, because like I said, all my fasts I get in the last 5 days or so, and I'm kind of just like, oh, can I just, you know what I mean? And reality is, I like to say to myself, 5 days, this is when the fast starts. I mean, if you got to here, just get to the end. It's not until I don't feel well or I don't think I can carry it on. I'm just kind of getting a little monotonous with the routine. So what I'm going to do is to help that, now I've kind of got that there, is I'm going to, for one, start planning hardcore the refeeding, start getting the items that I need, see what's out there that I can use, and like I said, really get an idea of the foods I want to move into after this, because as I've mentioned before, this is a reset. So I'm not looking, I want to land myself in the type of foods I want to consume going forward. Like I said, I'm a plant-based vegan, so, and I'm not too heavily into processed foods. I like to maybe try new things that come out, but I'm not heavily into that. But I do want to be a lot more plant-based, a lot more greens on my plate every single meal. Yes, every meal. And so I'm going to look for recipes that will accommodate that and figure out where those ingredients are that are easily I can have and go with that. I'm not bothered, like I said, by dealing or thinking about food while on a fast. So I think the planning will be kind of something that's going to be good as well. I really want to be working out. Now, I don't want to go to the gym, I don't want to go to a marathon, but I do really want to start working on the next phase of my healthy optimization, you know, wellness champion. I want to get really strong. Fit is what I'm thinking, but really strengthen. Like, I want to be able to do body weight exercises. I just think, you know, I mean, I can go to a gym, lift weights, but no, I want to be able to really be able to feel that, work on that process to get myself stronger, you know, holding with the calisthenics or the animal moves, that kind of thing, but really building my strength. And what I would like to do now is just simple, just core work. I remember decades ago, it feels like, all right, it was years ago, and I met an older gentleman in the gym, and he had said, you know, lifting those heavy squats, those heavy weights, doing the squats, lifting heavy weights, it's not really the key to a physical, having a fit body. It's your core. If you don't have a good, strong core, you will feel the results of that. Like, you really will be impacted by that. And I think it had suffered an injury, and he lived that, and so that was what he was doing. Just simple exercises to strengthen his core. Very fit core what he had. And I can think of that too after I've had a couple of kids, and I can think of after those, you know, because you've been in that state for 9 months, you really, you feel that you haven't used your core for a while. So that's always stuck with me, how important it is to have a strong core. So saying that, when I say I want to start working out now, I think I'm just gonna get like just a 5-10 minutes. Like I said, I'm not trying to exert myself now, but just focus on starting to do light core things. Eventually my exercise of choice is kettlebells. I love kettlebells, and I even have a light one, so I can do that as well. But just now, just even getting like a rod and just doing twists, and just start working the core, and not necessarily waiting till this is all over. Like I said, after the 30-day water fast, I'm going to go to juicing, a couple weeks to come out of it, and then I'll be a little bit more energized to do more things. But like I said, if I'm bored now, I never thought of this until I just said this now, but if I'm kind of bored with the routine now, I obviously can put more on my plate. The only reason why I was so held back, because I've heard a lot of people struggle with water fast for different reasons, but for sure, you know, they felt they lacked energy, they just, you know, lacked rest. It sounded like to me some of those issues, so I didn't want to run into that. So I've kind of went, I think, overboard on that, and I could probably do more. No problem doing that 30-minute walk this morning. Came back and I was just like, oh, couldn't believe the clock had spun so quickly. And that's what I done. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. I haven't looked at my app to check the hours. It's ticking off, but right now, seeing that 700's in, I'm still in the 5s. It makes me think, whoa, but it's only a few more days. So that's the plan. I think that's it. Let me know out there. Drop me a comment whenever you watch this. How are you when it comes to the end of the fast, that last day or that last 48 hours, or just your last few hours? Again, not all fasts are long, but how do you feel? Are you like, you know, gung-ho to the end, you know, running to that finish line? Or are you kind of like looking at the clock and just being like, oh my gosh, it's only been a minute? That kind of thing. And what do you do? Or how do you deal with that? Do you stop the fast, or do you just push through, or what keeps your motivation? Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. That's day 24. No other changes. Again, trying to keep my water levels up. And yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow with progress to date. Thanks for watching. Bye.